What's up, guys? We're back today. More foam cannon stuff. We're gonna update this with a different little insert here to make a little bit more foam, and we're gonna see. This has got to be better than dish soap, right? All right, let's get started. So we're going to modify our foam cannon. A little $8 1.1 I think it's millimeter. They call it a lance. It's essentially, I guess it's like jetting a carburetor, right? It's going to be a smaller hole. It's going to be more pressure. Should create more foam. So let's get started and let's take this thing apart. Should be pretty easy. I'm going to take this fitting off, and it's pretty loose. I don't think it needs to be super tight. Alright, so inside of here, see it on the new one. See those grooves in that? Just take your screwdriver, you unscrew this. It's not in there super tight. It is brass. You can hurt it. Be very careful. Don't do it. This should just screw on out. It should fall on out. Alright, so you can see the size difference. This one is the one that I took out. The hole is a lot bigger. This one's smaller, so that should make more pressure, which should shoot through here. When it sucks up the soapy water, more pressure means more foam, ideally. So get this screwed in. I'm gonna drop it in, make sure it's not cross-threaded with the world's tiniest screwdriver. I'm not going to torque this down a lot. I can't get a lot of leverage on it anyways. And then we're going to put that back in. It's got an O-ring on it, so I'm just going to snug that down a little bit, and we should be good with that. Now comes the fun part. Now we get to fill it up with soap. So this reads on the back to fill it up with 2 ounces of Adams Ultra Foam Shampoo. All right, I'm going to measure that out. That's 2 ounces. I'm going to do 3. Why not? This stuff smells pretty good. Normally I wouldn't measure this stuff out, but, you know, figure we better use as directed, since this is a highly scientific experiment. Whoops, spilled a little. Well, it already has a line right there. I'm just going to mark that. It'll probably come off, but now we at least have an indicator for the next time we want to use this thing. We want to dump 3 ounces in it if that ends up working out. So I've had this water running, getting hot. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit, just so I can have a pretty good trickle. I don't want to create a lot of foam in here when I'm filling this thing up. So they say use hot water because it helps dissolve the soap faster and makes better foam. So that's what I did for the last video, so that's what we're going to do again. Keep everything the same. Let's see, we're filling it on up. Keep going. Good enough. Alright, I'm pretty sure this pressure washer is just about to burn up. We'll see. We'll see if this works. We'll see if it is a wash. No pun intended. Alright, so we're all hooked up here. One thing I did forget to mention last time, I had this thing all the way open with more water coming through it, and that doesn't make as much foam. So also, after we added more soap last time, I turned this all the way down. It's like a quarter turn, you know, to the right, which means more water. But anyways, we got this all the way off. We got the actual soap in there, assuming that lasts and is working right. Let's see what we got. not terrible. I definitely think that thing's on the fritz, which is why it's not foaming more. Yeah. All right, so you can see, I mean, you know, foam's running off the car. I don't think it's the soap. I definitely think the pressure washer is on the way out. So that kind of sucks for this test. But this Adam's soap smells good. Let's rinse it off and see what it looks like. It had quite a bit of dust and stuff. It's been sitting here for a while, so let's continue to rinse. There's that pressure washer started to pick up a little bit more pressure as I went on. I don't know what was wrong with it. I mean, that thing doesn't owe me anything. It's been used a lot, but I need to read the back of this bottle to see. I don't know. It seems like the water's beating up a little bit more than it was the last time. Last time we washed it with dish soap, we used Dawn on it, which that cuts a lot of the wax. It should cut a lot of the wax and stuff off, and didn't beat up as much. So I don't know if this stuff has a little bit of like wax in it, or it probably does since it's proper soap. Some more suds. But yeah, I mean, it loosened a lot of stuff up. You know, the car wasn't filthy before, but it foamed up pretty nice. Yeah, interesting. Smells good. So, yeah, so this is not gonna stand up. So yeah, the Adams Ultra Foam Shampoo seemed to be foaming up pretty good there. Once the pressure washer picked up a little bit of pressure there at the end, it was a little bit better, but yeah, I'd recommend it. It seems like it foamed a little bit more, sprayed a little bit harder with that smaller nozzle in there. So all in all, pretty good. All right, guys, so if you don't know or haven't watched any other videos on the channel, just put a 3-inch lower coil package on there, and new shocks and stuff like that. You want to check that out. We found some really interesting stuff up here concerning the alignment and alignment shims on the right front passenger side. I've been driving on that for 3 years. Go check that video out. I'll put it up. I'll put a link to it right here, and at the end it'll be in that video, the end card as well. But yeah, check it out. We're gonna foam cannon this next. We're gonna foam cannon Comet wash it. That'll be in the next video, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you like and subscribe to everything, and let me know in the comments what you'd like to see.